Hello there. What's this? Brexit is going to be challenged in the UK Supreme Court? Now there's a turn up for the book. A Brexiteer is going to the UK Supreme Court to prove that the Brexit deal is worse than staying in the European Union. But this is not because Brexit is bad, but because the Tory government from May to Johnson has implemented it so badly. Writing in the Express, Brexiteer and former MEP Ben Habib says that the Prime Minister's oven-ready Brexit deal has broken the union of Great Britain and Northern Ireland and undermined the Belfast Agreement. And he goes on to say that he's been saying since 2019 that Boris Johnson's Brexit deal is worse than staying in the EU. His wretched deal did not deliver Brexit. It only delivered monumental constitutional self-harm, he said. And he points to the journey he's had taking the Northern Ireland Protocol through the courts trying to get it annulled, and the Supreme Court is the next hurdle. And I for one totally agree with Habib's assessment that the protocol is unconstitutional, in that it tramples all over the unionist community of Northern Ireland without consulting them first in accordance with the Belfast Agreement. In the first High Court case, the judge said that the Acts of Union 1800 had been impliedly repealed by the Withdrawal Agreement Act. But implied repeal should never be used against constitutional acts like the Acts of Union 1800. It should only be repealed by properly including that repeal in a later act, not just saying that because the two conflict, the later act prevails. And in the later Court of Appeal case, the judgment was that while the protocol exists, it subjugates the Acts of Union. This was not what was argued in Parliament. MPs were assured the unionist community was protected. And this is against a backdrop of the Prime Minister repeatedly telling the House the protocol could be fixed with just a little pragmatism and common sense, that it is not a constitutional issue. To say we have a Prime Minister in contempt of Parliament is to seriously underestimate the extent of his deception, continues Habib. And then he goes on to challenge any MP to declare they thought they were voting for Northern Ireland to be removed from its union with Great Britain when they voted for his deal. They may email the Express directly. I am sure this paper would gladly publish their names, he wrote. And he also says that the human rights of UK citizens living in Northern Ireland have been trampled on because they have to live by rules that they have no say in that are imposed on them. British citizens in Northern Ireland are second class and under the boot of the EU, he writes. And he also points out that the way the courts have ruled so far on this, that he agrees with former Labour MP Kate Hoey, who claims that the Belfast Agreement now only serves the cause of the Irish nationalists and takes no account of the loyalist community. So that document is now worthless and finished, he says. And once again, I would agree. And as I said, this is not about Brexit itself, but the issue of how Theresa May started the botch job and how Boris did not use, and is not using, an 80-seat majority to rip it up. And now the Russia-Ukraine war is being used as the fig leaf for the Tories to do nothing about it. Right now we are totally wrapped up in protecting the rights of others, not just Ukrainians by the way, but the rights of those in Northern Ireland, UK citizens, are just ignored.